Hi, Pessimistic Dreamer here with LilSimsie's Donut Shell Challenge. Ugh, this one is adorable. So a very different build. But straight away I knew what I wanted to do with the top bit. But yeah, very different build. I had a lot of fun with it. It's just so much fun. So um, I really don't change anything with shape much. I do add two deckings in the front and to the side, so it really turns out very boxy for me. That just works for me. It just yes. So as you can see, I've placed my build in Windenburg. Um, so it really just it does not fit with anything around it, and yeah, the roof difficult. I cut out hours of me trying to figure out the roof. I did end up with this. It does end up a bit weird in places, so the roofing does turn out weird, and in turn that makes the placement of windows, particularly in the top area, a bit strange. I mean, yeah. So I'm going to willfully ignore the fact that the walls in the on the top floor. Oh yeah, that. See, I have not watched her LilSimsie's video on the shell build, but so I have no idea if there were any stipulations with the future cube. It remains in that place. I do not move it, but I do make decorative use of that area. Now, floor plan in this build took a little time, but I got there in the end, as I always do. But as I was saying, the windows and the walls, they oh dear, they do not quite match in places, and I just willfully ignore them. Just it does not exist for me. So please don't do the same. Okay? Okay. Yeah. So as I was saying with this build, it's so different. It's so strange. So I put it in Windenburg, in that lovely country area with the lovely, English country type of buildings, kind of things. That make me think. I mean, what kind of people would build that kind of, put that kind of building in that area? Pretty eclectic people, probably a bit, eccentric, a little bit strange. They do end up being quite rich. But yeah, a fairly strange type of sim, I would have said. I mean, building this kind of thing in that area, bit strange. So I actually end up combining my sims from 4 different saves. I have sims who all have the same family name. They all have the family name of Honeycomb. I never played them together, but this build made all my Honeycombs canon family. So there's that. They are very similar because I have my playstyle is very yeah, peaceful, let's say. My sims are all very similar, as I said. Dear Lord, I am repeating myself. My very first sim that I play in Sims 4 is November Honeycomb. He's a writer who lives in Sulani. The second one is Wednesday Honeycomb. He is an artist living in Oasis Springs. The third one is Autumn Honeycomb, who is actually my Black Widow. She doesn't quite fit the stereotype of the Black Widow. Like most Black Widows I've seen are, they tend to be evil and mean and all that. I can't play that. It isn't interesting to me. So my Autumn is, I mean, she's materialistic and a snob, but she's not a bad sim. She actually has a pristine reputation. And the fourth one is Friday Honeycomb. When I created him, I made him along with his wife, whose name is April. She's a mermaid, and I did intend to play a rock to riches. Let's just play through with them in Solani, but it never came to fruition. Like I never played Friday, which is kind of sad. But yeah. So this strange shell inspired me to just combine all my honeycombs together in one place and make them a family. But that also made me think, what kind of parents would they have had? Rich and eccentric. So yeah, I really enjoyed making this build because I actually had Sims to base it off on. Um, so I do end up with 5 bedrooms. They are the 4 bedrooms upstairs are the ones that the siblings have, and 1 guest bedroom downstairs. That's the only one that has an ensuite. There are 6 bathrooms collectively in the house. There's only one that is like completely, well, that's a lie. There are 2. There's an ensuite and one that is, no, 2 wow, I ramble. But yeah, there are enough bathrooms. And I do realize that I have a very, very rich tent. If you happen to have watched any of my other Let's Builds, thank you, first off. But also, I have a very, very strong tendency to use the same flooring and the same walls in pretty much the same places because I just like them. I did try to change a little bit with the kitchen, with the look that I do end up with. I'm actually decently happy with it. Rather small kitchen, I will admit, considering the fact just how big the house is. But these are people who aren't very big on like cooking, but they are very, very big about, you know, everyone's being able to sit together. So they have a lot of seating. I also have paintings that I really like in certain areas. I really love that painting with the wine glass. I love it. So it always ends up either in my kitchen areas or the dining areas. But yeah, and that rock. I love that rock. I adore it. So I do have my go-tos, I've noticed, in my builds, but that's okay. That makes it, it just makes it a little bit quicker to get together, and I can just play with something else. But anyway, so with this build, oh, it was so much fun. I don't know, I can't expect more. Well, that's unfair. I did think that this was going to be a little bit more difficult, but I don't know, I was having so much fun that it wasn't like, it didn't break my brain too much. Let's put it like this. But yeah, so back to my Sims. The Honeycombs, they are, lore-wise, they are an old family. They have a long history. Game-wise, not so much, obviously. But it really made me think, like, what kind of parents would they have? Parents do not exist in the game. They did exist, lore-wise. I've been thinking about this story. So I've decided that their parents were, you know, rich and rather eccentric, very nice people though. And I decided that the mother probably disappeared while exploring the jungle, and their father also disappeared while in Solani. He probably went off on a boating and just didn't come back. So that would actually explain why why both Friday and November are in Solani. They're probably hoping to find some clues about what happened to their father. And Wednesday will probably one day go to the jungle and try and find some clues about what happened to their mother. The only one who is not doing anything of the like would be Autumn, but Autumn, dearest Autumn, is cursed, so she has her own demons to exorcise. That that even would be me. I'm 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 the curse, but yeah. I really like this fancy living room. It's just it feels a little bit old, like touch old, but still new. It has, for me, it has a very traditional feel at the very end, and it pretty. And that combination works. I think it's cool, cute, but it didn't fit the theme there. But yeah, it feels like a little bit rich, but not too up. Like, it's not obnoxiously rich, like to my mind. But it does feel also like a memorandum to people who are no longer there. It feels like a in memoriam of their parents who, yeah, disappeared. Um, I got a little bit sad, but I also figured like there's a guest. I ended up with a very nice guest bedroom downstairs, and I figured that they have a big extended family who comes to visit them quite a bit, and didn't add any guests there, but I don't know. Maybe I'll play through and see if I can make something up. I'm not very much for theming in my builds, but I did do that with the bedrooms upstairs. And that actually very much helped me. Like, so I played, as I said, with November and Wednesday quite extensively. I hadn't really played with Autumn. As I said, she's my Black Widow, but I'm only on her second husband. Her first husband died in a freak tragic accident in a 1x2 swimming pool. No idea how he managed. Just, it was very tragic. Her second husband is probably going to drown himself before I can make any decision about how he's going to die. I don't know how to feel about that, but he may literally drown himself by swimming too much. Ugh, Sims. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, theming. I didn't really do much theming, except in the bedrooms, because that was actually quite fun. So we saw there, the first bedroom is the bedroom of November. As I said, I played him in Solani, and he's a writer, so his bedroom is Solani themed with a few items that are in honor of the playthrough, because he is an accomplished writer. The pink room you saw there, that's the room of Autumn. Now, Autumn is, I mean, she's materialistic and a snob, but she's a very nice person, and she's very romantic. So I try to make her room look a little like expensive but sweet, because that's my Autumn. She may be a Black Widow, but that's through no fault of hers. She's cursed with me. This bedroom belongs to Wednesday. Wednesday is named in honor of Wednesday Addams, because I just love her, and of course Honeycomb, because Honeycomb is my go-to family name. Wednesday is an artist, and I really wanted her bedroom to be, I want to say dramatic, but I don't mean dramatic in the sense of, the type of people who are causing drama just to be dramatic and to cause conflict just so they can play a hero or something. I don't understand that type of people. I don't mean that kind of drama. I mean drama as in artistic drama, and the drama of light, of the play of light and dark, of shadows on the landscape, of the drama of form, of if honestly, if you understand what I say, thank you. If not, don't worry about it. Art is so subjective, but I wanted that kind of drama in her bedroom. Like, I want her to have this artistic drama because she's an artist. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to, as I'm recording this, alright, it's the day before a new pack is supposed to arrive, the Eco Living. And I really look forward to that one, because seeing the videos that other people have made who have gained access to the pack before everyone else, there are some art related items, and I'm really looking forward to trying my hands on with those. Some of these I think would really suit Wednesday. Also, just the feel of this family would be, I think they would be very much into that kind of aesthetic, like recycling and all the stuff that I think is also ladders. I can't wait to get ladders. That's gonna be so much fun to make, like hidden away attic and like basements and just fun stuff like that. And alt placement. I cannot wait for alt placing the doors. That would help me so much with this build. Now, the last bedroom that belongs to Friday Honeycomb. I've never played Friday. I created him along with his wife April, who is a mermaid, but I've never played him. And honestly, he's a little too much like his brother November. I made him. They are just too much alike, so I need to change him. I made him with the writer aspiration, just like November. I don't know why, because I was planning to play him in Solana, so maybe because I was thinking Honeycomb, that may be it. But I don't want another Sulani writer inspired bedroom, so he got the magic pack because I don't really play with magic. I should. I'm going to play. I will be playing with magic a bit more, but I really like the built objects, and so Friday got the magic bedroom. There's magic that happens in there, but there's so many pretty things that come with the pack, so I wanted to use that, so Friday gets to be magical. So next time, before I play him, I'm probably gonna change him over to something like, something magical. But yeah, I really like this build. It was a lot of fun doing this, and also, having a theme. Just please ignore the windows. Just please and thank you. I'm not proud of that, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, what else was I gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say. But yeah, also with this build, I had a lot of fun just adding and adding and adding and adding. Oh, that wallpaper! I love it. It kind of surprised me how much I like the wallpaper. Like, I generally don't really go for wallpapers in like The Sims, because some of them just look yeah. But this wallpaper I like. Yeah, I'm happy with it. But like in this build, I just added and added and added and just had fun trying to play around with some lore, like the family history and what happened to the parents and why they have such a weird shaped room and house. And yeah, I think it's an interesting story that I might be able to play with or write or whatever. And also just I am very happy with what I ended up with. It's interesting. But yeah, so it took me a while obviously to make this, and I don't know why I keep rambling about this. Like, when you're building in The Sims and you're putting things together, it's obviously going to take time if you want it to be something that just tells a story. And I want this build to tell a story. And plants, lots of plants. I wanted items like these. Okay, these pictures. They fit so perfectly because they kind of imply history. They imply that there's something just long term with this family. And that just, yes, it's a very strange story, but it's a long one. The guest bedroom, I love it. It feels warm and welcoming, and it feels like they have family that they really like, and they want them to come and enjoy their visit with them. Also, it's the only bedroom with an ensuite, so very nice. Nice people to visit. But yeah, there's a lot of space for people to just come together and sit, like in the fancy living room or the sitting room. Very nice to. You can just imagine them sitting down with tea or crumpets or something. The foyer, I feel like that ended up very nice. The area that the light green one in front of where the guest bedroom is. There I put like a bookcase and a desk with a computer and a few of the signed posters, because I feel like that would be something that Friday and November would have definitely have done. Maybe autumn. Not sure. Definitely Friday though. There, the large area that is up, like, you come in through the front door, you go through the foyer, and you end up in a very, very large area. It ended up being the main seating area with the TV. I feel that ended up really cute. But that area over there, yeah, with the future cube and all that, I had a bit of a headache with that. I knew that under the stairs, that one by one, yeah, I put washer and dryer there. This area, it's definitely ended up eclectic. I ended up putting, a desk with a computer and piano, I think, and a boxing. Whatchamacallit, boxing thingy. And I really love putting down like the floral desk and the crafting table, handwriting table, Minecraft, hello. And I do put down also the not forensic, it's the table that you use to look at antiques and I can't remember what it's called. I did put that down in the back because that feels like something that they would have got, and that feels like something they would have inherited from their parents. And the cauldron tea, the tree, I have no idea if any sim can use it. I may need to change it in gameplay, but I like the look of it. It really turned out really cute. And with the future cube room, I just put down some like decoration, like what did I put there? I can't remember. But like just decorative items that feel like, this feels like a working closet or something. As with the roof, I cut out pretty much everything with the garden. But yeah, this is my end result. And the welcome wagon is on right now. Do please excuse that. I really like how this turned out. So to the left is November. We are watching Friday in the blue right there. And you'll need to excuse my camera. Oh, there's Wednesday. I'm not really good with the camera, but I really want to show you like kind of first perspective, what everything looks like, and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. Like, I feel like my ability to decorate the spaces has improved. So there's the back door with the second staircase up. I really like the color of this wall. This soft mossy kind of green. I like this area. It feels like somewhere you can just sit down and relax and just play around on the computer. Guest bedroom. It feels very welcoming and nice. And the bathroom, full bathroom. I like it. It's very green. I'm not entirely sure about the color I chose, but it's a little bit different. It's a different color than I usually pick. Same tiles as usual, but it's a little bit different. And here in the fancy sitting room we have my autumn. She just sat there for a very, very long time, just enjoying existing. I think this room is very, very pretty. Let's see, then I went into the bathroom. I had a bit of bother trying to show you everything. It's very nice bathroom with a bathtub, but it was very hard trying to see it. The main dining area, I like it. I really like this build. Now the kitchen, again, it's rather small, but they are not people who are much with they're not big on the cooking. They're more on the sitting, everyone sitting together, with a lot of seating areas, so they can all just enjoy each other's company. I did add the digital photo frames because I feel that would be something that would be fun in gameplay, just to put a lot of pictures there. And yeah, this is what I did with the Future Cube room. It's still in there, definitely still in there, but I have no idea if LilSimsie put any stipulations with what if there's any rule with that room. I just did something, and I hope that's all right. Yeah, upstairs bathroom. Really love it. This area I really love. Again, I have no idea if the culture works with the tree, and I kind of doubt it, but it looks cool, so it's staying. Autumn's bedroom. I feel it. Yeah, it kind of reflects who she is. She's materialistic and but very romantic. The shower and the bathroom or the loo separate up here, which is really, and I do fix that thing sticking up. Yeah, I do fix it. Friday's bedroom is warm. It ended up really warm and not as personal as I would have liked. The girls' bedrooms did turn out more personal than the boys, but I like them. I still like them. Second staircase room, cozy. We should probably put down this chair or something. Wednesday's bedroom, definitely her. This is very much her, with the painting in her bedroom. I do that too. I have my island, or what you might call it, in my bedroom because there's no other space for it. November's bedroom. I do very much like the bedrooms. They are very reflective of their owners. And then there's the back area. Again, a lot of seating. There's a lot of things that they can do to, increase their thingamajig. Love the flowers. I had a lot of fun putting down the flowers and everything. Spatsy. And I may have put down a little bit too many garden lights. I'm not sure. Do you think so? Do you think there's too many garden lights? This area, it was a little bit empty, so I put down the rocks and beach towels because that feels like somewhere where they would enjoy, sunbathing. And the disappearing tree. It's so weird why they do that. And something that kind of more reflects their parents. But yeah, so this is the Honeycomb family home. Pretty eccentric they are an eccentric bunch, and I love them. So this has been my take on the LilSimsie Dounut ShellChallenge. I ended up with a pretty nice family home. Yeah, this has been me. Thank you for watching. Bless.